Hey folks, how you doing? It's me, Jeff, with this week with JTT, and yeah, back with the Merc with the Mouth again. And I want to talk about Deadpool Wolverine, but this time it's the critics. Now, I already saw the box office, and in fact, let me check real quick. Lest I check, let me update this real quick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. At last check, Deadpool Wolverine box office is currently at $824.1 million. It's more at the halfway point of either tying or beating Barbie. You see, in my opinion, Barbie is the epitome of a woke movie tailored for women. Then you got Deadpool Wolverine, which is tailored to the guys, pure anti-woke. A good old-fashioned movie for guys, even for the whole family, believe it or not. I've seen families going, I've seen couples going, I see guys going. This movie is for everybody, and the movie was a hit. I mean, I saw like the Marvels run. I mean, domestic and internationally, and Deadpool Wolverine just destroyed them. I mean, never stood a chance. And this is what I'm hearing in terms of excuses like, oh, come on, you got the writer strike. Come on, you got incels who don't want to see it. Okay, here's the thing, ladies. If the Marvels is the epitome of girl power, empowering women, where's the number of women who saw Barbie? Where were they for the Marvels? And before Deadpool got all this time to hype the movie. A good number of Deadpool Wolverine, went by word of mouth. They saw some clips, and the clips went viral. So you tell me you can't hype some video clips of the Marvels? And mind you, this is not me throwing shade in the Marvels, because I love the MCU, but I was just a little disappointed with the Marvels. But the irony, I love the Marvels a little bit more than the Eternals. The Eternals, I was deeply disappointed. Like I said before, I expect the Eternals to be on par with the Avengers, and they're not. I mean, like, this is the same group of characters that share like a special story arc where you got the Avengers versus the X-Men versus the Eternals, and the Eternals supposed to be way more powerful than the X-Men and Avengers, supposedly. So their power levels are stupid high. But in the live-action MCU, I was disappointed. I was not impressed when it comes to the Eternals. Now, the Marvels, I'm not going to lie, I like. The biggest problem I have with the Marvels, they made Nick Fury look like a comedy relief. Seriously, like I was telling Brandon yesterday, they made Nick Fury look like a comedy relief. Nick Fury, the one man who could bring down the Avengers all by his lonesome, just by the sheer secrets this man has. And it made him look like a clown on the Marvels. Are you serious? That's the biggest thing that told me, like, yeah, that would really made me disappointed in that movie. I love the movie, but in some ways I'm disappointed in it. Simple as that. And they say, oh, you're scared of a female lead. Not, hello, Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel. Those two had very powerful female leads, and they did great in the box office. They had Wonder Woman too. Guess what? That was successful too. If you do the female lead correctly, they will go far. So I don't hear like, oh, you're afraid of female lead. No, we had Wonder Woman 1 and 2, and we have Captain Marvel, the first one, and yeah, she did great. So I don't want to hear it. But I digress. I looked at something called a Hollywood Handle on X, formerly of Twitter. And I looked at some of these things. I go on like, are you kidding me? For starters, let me see if I can find it, because I still can't believe what I looked at. Here we go. I go to the special folder, so I can see what I'm looking for. Yes. They go to the first one. First with Deadpool Wolverine, how they outperform the Marvels. And like I said, currently right now, they outperform the Marvels within 3 days. Ouch. Ouch. Basically, you got, Deadpool, Wolverine. In my opinion, they are the epitome of a buddy movie. Well, a reluctant buddy movie. You got two guys who have you pretty much like kill each other, but need to have to work together for a common good. In my opinion, it's like the ultimate buddy movie and all that, in a very multiversal way. And the countless cameos for Deadpool Wolverine is incredible. But bottom line, this got leveled. The entire run of this got leveled by this 3 days, a whole weekend by these two guys. That was incredible. And these people was like crying foul, like, well, bunch of insult. Stop hating. Stop hating. Bottom line, Deadpool Wolverine performed above everyone's expectations. And I said before, I was on the last live stream with Brandon. I called it again. $2 billion. At bare minimum, they will beat out Barbie. Simple as that. Simple as that. No, what else I can find here that it's great significance I can talk about here. Oh yeah, you got critics galore, totally lose their mind on this about here we go. And this is what it says here on Fat Narc on the post of X. The secret, no wokeness, no kidding. Get rid of the wokeness, people will come. Stop being so quick to shove down your agenda down people's throats, up their nose, and whatever. People will show up. Okay. Do you got a picture on Marvel's One Fan? No. Yeah. Cry me a river. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm looking at so you know what I'm saying here. Because I can't help but to laugh because there are people who just absolutely hate it. I go, what? Well, not everybody hates it. A majority of people love it. You got 1 or 2 people who think that it's not woke enough. No, here's the thing. The reason why it worked because it's not woke. Yep. This is the face of a critic who is losing. Keyword, losing. I'm going to blow this up. Oh, here we go. Yep. That's the face of a critic who is losing and can't do nothing about it. Where that is just too hilarious for words. Too hilarious. Let me go to the next screen so I can show what I'm talking about here. I'm not gonna do too many of them because I find it amazing that because the movie is successful, they call the males who watch it incels. You don't tell me that you're gonna have a problem with the success of a movie because it's not. Here we go. Let me see. I wish Deadpool Wolverine. I can't read that. Hold on a sec, folks. Get view and go back and read it the way I should be able to read it. Note this right here. So I can read it to you. Oh, here we go. And this is what it says here. They're back, more stoppable than ever before. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman joined forces in Deadpool and Wolverine with an all-star cast, facts, which is Marina Baccarin and Matthew McFadden. This is one blockbuster you can't miss. Coming to the theaters is right. It's in theaters right now. This is an awesome poster shot of Deadpool Wolverine. Now here's some of the critics right here. Now, I wish Deadpool Wolverine was as good as the Marvels and Guardians of the Galaxy? Oh, come on. I'm sorry. Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3, I think was great. In my opinion, I think Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, in my opinion, hits more deeper, more harder. And I'm not going to lie to you. On Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, I was crying. I'm not going to lie. When Yondu died, spoilers ahead, when Yondu's no longer around, Yondu's died and all that, I was crying. I'm not going to lie. I was crying. That's how hard it hit me, though. The only other Marvel movie hit me that close is like the death of Logan and death of Tony Stark. Well, death of Logan in the movie Logan and Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame. Those two scenes when deaths are the two top leads hit me in tears. That's a big deal. But as to the Marvels, yeah, the Marvels could have been done much better. I'll be the first to agree on that one. Let's see what else it says here. What the? Okay, this is from Honest Andrew. This tweet has so much sexist undertones. Why can't you just praise Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool, just wait a minute. Why don't you just praise Deadpool and just move on? I'm not going to try to even I never try to. When it comes to that, it bugs me. And Deadpool Wolverine for the win, as far as my opinion goes. That's just ridiculous, folks. That's just so ridiculous. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, but so far, what do you think so far? I think, in my opinion, Deadpool Wolverine is the biggest breakout that the Marvel haven't had in a minute. Like I said, they had some movies like the Marvels and all that, and in turn was meh. And don't get me started on Mad Web. I'm sorry. Mad Web is even worse for the Eternals, and I'm feeling like, why? I mean, the only good thing that Sony has is Venom. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, Morbius, I liked, all that. It's like a distant second, but Morbius is good. It's not as good as Venom, but it's good. I give you that. Kraven the Hunter, based on what I'm looking at, has strong possibility, has some promise to it. Kraven the Hunter has a strong promise. And I bet you any amount of money that at the end credits of Kraven the Hunter, his next target would be Spider-Man. Which one with it? Which Spider-Man will he be hunting after? Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, or Tom Holland? That is just way too funny. Some of interest here that I could talk about. Yeah, like I said, all these people criticizing Deadpool Wolverine. It confuses the crap out of me. You can never make me understand why they're so quick to come after Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah, that's from Captain Marvel. No question about that. So I can expand it more, I can see it better. And me shrink this back down, of course. So I can read what it's talking about. Here we go. So I can at least read it to you guys. Here we go. There you go. One person says, give the audience what they want, and that tends to happen. No kidding. All the people from Marvel Studio want, all the audience wants is a good movie. That's it. Why is that hard to understand? Why is that such a hard concept to grasp that just keep the wokeness out? You'd be surprised how good the movie turns out. Simple as that. I'm not gonna go too much longer. I just want to do a quick rant about how people was trashing Deadpool. Not that it matters though, because it won't be the first time you got some people criticize a movie and the movie become a blockbuster hit. I'll give you the best example. Wayne's World, 1990s comedy movie with Michael Myers and Dana Carvey. And the movie critics himself trashed the movie, totally destroyed it. I remember at opening night in one movie theater in Staten Island, New York. I went to one specific movie theater, and every person I ever hung out with, like from high school, the people I was presently hanging out with, was in the same theater, and the live theater was packed. I mean, packed. And next thing you know, Wayne's World became the #1 movie, much to the movie critics' chagrin. I love it. I love the idea that you got the movie critics who try to trash the movie and all that, and the movie became a successful hit, regardless though. I love to be the one to see the reaction of the film critics facing like, this is their numbers? They think they're playing like the god of death, killing the movie, and kind of the movie just became more powerful than that, which I think is hilarious. They might just say like, don't you dare see that movie, know what's good for you, You had the same effect. Deadpool Wolverine, I'm sorry, that was a hit waiting to happen. I'm sorry, that was a hit waiting to happen. You got Brian Reynolds on the helm, and it's going to go okay. You got the director, it's going to go okay. You got Hugh Jackman, it's going to go okay. And like I said, I already said the spoilers already from Friday with Brandon. But the cameos and all that, my brain was overloaded trying to keep up. Like I said, I think I lost track of the cameos of cross references. I lost track. I lost track after 30. I was like doing everyone like, forget it. It was incredible, but a lot of special guest cameos, some of which I didn't expect to see, but they showed up, and I'm happy about it. And I think one of the funniest things was even before the movie got started, probably when they take the check your phone and Wolverine shattered the fourth wall and went ham. And I'm like, wow, wow. And I love the fact they have commercials and all that. The sad thing is, like, the people who are hating on Deadpool, Wolverine, who want the Marvels to be successful, the solution is simple. Do the same thing what Brian Reynolds did. Shoot some short video clips, and do not be afraid. Make it interesting make it interesting. Make it so that people want to see it. Yes, there's a writer's strike. I understand it, and that sucks. You can even extend it longer. You can re-release it. Give it a shot. Star Wars re-released the movies, all three of them, and they still get extra money. But I digress. I'm not going to go too much longer, though, on this because I've still got to upload some of our video stuff. I'm probably going to talk more about this afterwards, though. I got to upload some clips about Deadpool Wolverine. But I find it funny, but the same people, the same group of people complain like, oh, Deadpool Wolverine sucks, or these bunch of incels, a bunch of misogynistic men. I got this much to say. The same group who complain like, how come the women's soccer team don't get paid as the men's soccer team? Because the women's soccer team don't draw enough women to put them in the seats so they get paid. You don't draw enough women to buy your merch. I said before, I say it again. Men are deeply into athletic sports. Deeply. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, MMA. Can't forget soccer. And like I said, this is not for me throwing shade at women athletes. I say God bless them. I mean biological women athletes too. Deal with that. Anyway, no. Including the boxing one, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna catch some crap from this one though. But all seriousness, this is not against the female athletes. All you gotta do is like draw more female audience members. Now going back to movies though, like how is it that you could draw over almost $1.5 billion with Barbie, but you struggle so hard against, with the Marvels? Deadpool was not supposed to succeed, but Brian Reynolds made it work. He had a small budget by today's standards, and he made the Deadpool franchise a monster. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Throw in Wolverine, boom. Box office magic. Box office? Yeah. Box office. Office. Yeah, that's good. Nice flow in the words. Office. Box office magic. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I gotta slow down my words here. All seriousness though. Deadpool Wolverine, great movie. Some people question the story. No, I think it's a great story, in my opinion. Tons of cameos and all that. Now, is he going to appear soon? Yeah, it's not like he's going to pop up, like, say, in the Fantastic Four movie. He's not going to do that. I don't see that happening. He's not going to pop up in Captain America, Brave New World, which, by the way, the trailer for that one looks insane. I can't wait to see that one. With the introduction of Red Hulk. Look out. Oh, that I got to see. That I got to see. Whew. But what do you think, folks? I think it's going to go $2 billion or a bare minimum, beat out Barbie. And I have a gut feeling when that happens, it's not a question of if, it's when. Now, mind you, we're starting on week number 2. Week number 2, and Deadpool Wolverine, as if I'm correct, is at $824 million. No, I apologize. $824.1 million. Yeah, I think they got a good chance. So unless it's another writer's strike, which I hope it isn't, they have a legit chance of beating out Barbie. Because, like, it's one thing you just got Ryan Reynolds alone, but you got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine with the iconic mask. Whew. Bruh, that was iconic. That was ridiculously iconic. I'm like, wow. So like I said, my guts tell me that, like, say, for sake of argument, at bare minimum, they will beat out Barbie, but I still say with strongest confidence they're gonna do $2 billion. Well, that's all I gotta say for now, though. I don't want to take a chance of boring you guys. Like I said, you haven't seen it yet, watch Deadpool Wolverine. I strongly suggest you see that before you see the podcast with me and Brandon this past Friday, because we gave a lot of spoilers on that one. We gave a lot of spoilers, though. I don't be one of those people gonna post spoilers on social media. I'm not like that. I'm purposely avoid Facebook and other social media. Before I saw Deadpool Wolverine, like I did, I'd be like really annoyed if I see it and then also like, okay, this what happens. No, there's some spoilers should be like left until the movie comes out. Then like, okay, whatever. But on that note, folks, I'm gonna get going. I want to thank you for my subscribers, my ride or dies. I need you guys to help me spread the word about my YouTube channel. I think hopefully like next week I try to do gaming. I think I have either Far Cry or The Last of Us, I think. And I'm gonna try and do a reaction on gaming. Yes, I'm gonna give my shot at gaming. I haven't done play. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I haven't done a video game in so long. It's not funny. One of the games I'm looking for is Red Dead Redemption, Far Cry Never and The Last of Us. But there's one game in particular I try to get a hold of. Looks pretty cute. Not as like it's hardcore. No, it's Little Big World, something like that. Looks pretty cute. I want to try that. Then of course, I'm gonna go with Call of Duty. Anybody who's a Call of Duty fan, especially on PlayStation 4, yeah, hit me up. Because when I do get Call of Duty, I try to find the most. In fact, I got one better, folks. What version of Call of Duty you prefer most? Seriously, what Call of Duty version? What version of Call of Duty you prefer most? Please let me know. Hit me up in the comments down below and all that. That, folks, I gotta get going. Take care. Stay blessed.